I recently watched a product launch implode in real time. The mobile app, flawless. Backend, solid. Marketing, they drove a solid tidal wave of traffic. And then everything collapsed. Nobody had asked, what happens when all these perfect parts talk to each other? We've mastered component level excellence, beautiful APIs, clean, testable code, resilient infrastructure, all backed by best practices and waterful thinking. But as those perfect pieces try to collaborate, that's when we see chaos erupting. Your logging system verifies users. Your payment processor clears transactions. Your inventory manager tracks stock. Each team hits their KPIs. Each tool works exactly as designed. Then the customer tries buying during a flash sale, and boom, system spiral, latency chains, timeouts cascade. Users are not happy. The failure isn't technical, it's cultural. Nobody thought system first. And I've seen it happen time again. Brilliant people working in silos, each optimizing their little corner of the universe, unaware that their kingdom lives inside a much larger map. This is the trap. Assuming someone else is thinking about the whole. That worked when systems were small enough to fit into a whiteboard. Now, one person can't possibly hold all in their heads. The game has changed. And AI, and now we're talking a multiverse of complexity. I work with a fintech company where every team proudly implemented the same security protocol differently, 42 variations. Not because they were reckless, they just couldn't see the downstream impacts of their local decisions. It took years and a CEO level initiative to bring it all back together. That's the cost of fragmentation. So, how do you fix it? You stop treating systems thinking as an elite skill reserved for architects and certain levels of above. The sort of thinking of you have to be this tall. No, you democratize it, you make it part of the culture. Start by embedding one habit. Ask what happens next every time someone proposes a change. Train the team to think beyond their lane. Ask about ripple effects of everything that they do. Build visual maps, not just diagrams buried in confluence. Real maps that people are actively using. Put them on whiteboards and design docs in Slack, Mural, Miro, whatever it is that you use to collaborate with others. Show the handoffs, dependencies, and load behaviors. Make that information readily accessible for everyone to see all the time. Another thing you can do is try rotating engineers between teams temporarily. Let backend folks walk in front of the of whatever it is that the front end folks are doing. Um, Better yet, get rid of that wall altogether. Instead, let platform teams sit in on customer support calls so that they can see firsthand experience all aspects of what's going on from all different perspectives. This is how you watch empathy and systems awareness take off. One time, my coach persisted. We already have way too much to do, already too much on our plate. Well, they tried it. And 3 months later, that same team spotted a change that would have broken a critical partner integration. They flagged it, prevented the outage. Nobody told them to. They just saw it because they started seeing the system, not just their individual tasks. That system innovation. It's a skill every team can develop. And AI teams require it for survival because AI doesn't forgive fragmentation, it amplifies it. So, what changes when they succeed? You hear fewer not my problem comments. You see more cross team help, more questions about whether a shortcut is really worth the long term cost. Here's the kicker: as AI becomes part of your systems, this mindset becomes non negotiable because AI magnifies whatever it's handled. If your teams think in silos, AI will optimize those silos into deeper, more tangled ones. If they think in systems, AI becomes a force multiplier for resilience. The companies pulling ahead aren't building perfect components. They're building connected, adaptive cultures where every contributor understands how their work fits into the bigger picture. So next time you're reviewing a design, try this. Ask, what does this break when we scale it? That one question can rewire your team from isolated efficiency to systemic awareness and resilience. When that kind of thinking, when you give it a try and it leads to a surprising insight of challenge, make sure to drop us a comment. Let us know how it goes, what you learned, and what you benefit from thinking that way. And if you'd like to learn more about breaking down silos and creating cross functional teams, click one of these. I'll be happy to tell you all about it.